My dear friends, in this moment, I want you to listen closely to what I have to say. You may be sitting in your chair right now feeling burdened by worry. Your mind may be spinning with questions about what tomorrow holds. I want you to understand right here and right now that God knows which door is yours. You do not need to fear. You do not need to question His plan. You do not need to be anxious about the paths that lie ahead. You see, we live in a world where worry is a constant companion. We worry about our finances. We worry about our relationships. We worry about our health. We worry about our future, our children, our careers, and the challenges that seem to multiply before us. But listen to me now. Worrying is not the answer. Worrying will not solve a single problem. Worrying will not change a single circumstance. Worrying will not open a single door. But faith in God, faith in the Almighty Creator, that will move mountains. That will open doors that no man can close. I understand that you may be facing trials, difficulties, and uncertainties. I understand that there are moments when the weight of the world seems too much to bear. But I want to remind you of something powerful today. God knows your every need. He knows your heart, your struggles, your desires. He sees the doors that are before you, and He knows which one belongs to you. So, stop worrying. Stop trying to figure it all out on your own. Stop exhausting yourself with what-ifs and maybes. Trust in the God who has already paved the way for you. When we worry, we give control to our fears, to our doubts, to our insecurities. We allow the enemy to take root in our hearts, and we lose sight of the truth. God is sovereign, and He is in control. The doors that are before you are not by chance. They are ordained by God. You may not understand why you are facing certain challenges, but I assure you that God has a purpose. He has a plan. His ways are higher than our ways. His thoughts are higher than our thoughts. And He knows exactly which door is yours. In the book of Matthew, Jesus says, "Ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be opened to you." Matthew 7:7. Do you believe that? Do you truly believe that when you knock, the door will be opened? God's promises are not empty words. His word is truth, and His truth will set you free. Stop doubting. Stop second-guessing. When God says He will open doors for you, He means it. But here's the thing. When you are walking by faith, when you are trusting in God's plan, sometimes the door may not open right away. Sometimes the door you are praying for may not be the door that God has prepared for you. And that's when the enemy tries to get in your head. That's when he tries to make you question whether God hears your prayers, whether God sees your struggles, whether God truly cares about your desire. But I am here to tell you today, God is working behind the scenes. He is orchestrating everything for your good, even when you cannot see it. Even when the door seems shut, trust that God is still at work. There are some of you who are standing before doors right now and they seem locked. You've been knocking, praying, hoping for that breakthrough, but the door hasn't opened. And in that moment of waiting, doubt begins to creep in. You begin to wonder if it's ever going to happen. You begin to wonder if you've done something wrong, if you've missed the mark, if you've somehow fallen out of favor with God. But I want to remind you today that the timing of the Lord is perfect. His ways are not our ways, and His timing is not our timing. When God opens a door, no man can shut it, and when He shuts a door, no man can open it. Do you understand that? Do you hear what I'm saying? God knows what is best for you. He knows the desires of your heart, and He will not give you something that is not meant for you. If that door hasn't opened yet, it's because God has something better. If that door has closed, it's because God is protecting you from something that would have hurt you. You see, we often pray for things that seem good to us, but God sees the bigger picture. He sees the end from the beginning. He knows what will bring you joy, peace, and fulfillment. And when the time is right, He will open the door that is meant for you. This is a moment of surrender. This is a moment to let go of your worries, your fears, and your control. The truth is, many of us hold on so tightly to the things we think we need, the doors we think should be opened, that we miss out on the doors God is already preparing for us. I know it's hard to trust. I know it's difficult to wait, but I promise you, God has a door with your name on it, and it's just a matter of time before He opens it. The Bible tells us in Psalm 37:4, delight yourself in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart. Notice what it says. Delight yourself in the Lord. When you are focused on seeking God's will, when you are living in obedience and surrender, He will give you the desires of your heart. But this is not about you manipulating God to get what you want. This is about you aligning your heart with His. It's about trusting that He knows what is best for you. When you surrender your desires to God, He will give you what is good for you, what is right for you, what will bring you peace and joy. We must remember that God's timing is not our timing. The door you are waiting for may not open when you expect it to, but God is never late. He is always right on time. And when that door opens, you will know beyond a shadow of a doubt that it was God who opened it. You will look back and see how He has worked in your life, how He has guided you, how He has protected you, and you will give Him all the glory. Some of you are facing doors that are closed right now, and you are discouraged. You feel like you've been knocking, praying, and hoping, but the door won't open. But I want to encourage you, do not give up. Keep knocking, keep seeking, keep praying. God is faithful, and He will not leave you stranded. Trust that He is working on your behalf. Trust that He is opening doors in His perfect timing. There's a story in the Bible about the Apostle Paul. He was a man of great faith, a man who preached the gospel with boldness and conviction. But even Paul faced moments of uncertainty and doors that seemed closed. In Acts 16, 6-7, we see that Paul and his companions were trying to enter a certain region to preach the gospel, but the Holy Spirit kept them from going. The door was closed. And yet they did not give up. They did not despair. They kept seeking the Lord, and God opened a new door for them. A door to Macedonia, where they would lead people to Christ. Sometimes God closes doors to redirect us. Sometimes He closes one door to open another. And we may not always understand why, but what we can know for sure is this: God knows what's best for us. God knows which door is ours, and He will lead us to it in His perfect timing. As you stand before the doors of your life, remember that God is with you. He is guiding you. He is opening doors for you that no one can shut. So stop worrying. Stop trying to figure it all out. Trust that God knows which door is yours. Trust that He has a plan for your life, a plan to prosper you and not to harm you, a plan to give you a hope and a future. And when the time is right, that door will open and you will walk through it in faith, knowing that it was God who led you there. So I say to you today, trust in God. Trust in His timing. Trust that He knows the way, and stop worrying. Your God is faithful, and He will never leave you nor forsake you. He knows which door is yours, and He will open it at just the right moment. Keep your eyes on Him. Keep your faith in Him, and know that He will lead you to the door that He has prepared for you. Do you feel the weight of worry pressing upon you right now? I know some of you do. I know there are many among us who are burdened with questions. You're standing before that door, waiting for it to open, praying for it to open, but it seems as though it remains locked, immovable. You've been walking this road for so long, and you're tired, weary from knocking. You've been faithful, haven't you? You've kept your trust in God. You've done everything you thought was right, and yet the door won't budge. But let me ask you something. Why do you think that door is still closed? Could it be that God is protecting you from something you can't yet see? Could it be that in His wisdom He is holding back what you desire because He knows there is something greater, something better that He has prepared for you? You see, we often look at the closed doors of our lives and we view them as obstacles, as signs of failure, or as evidence that God has forgotten us. But I want you to understand this. A closed door is not a denial. It is a divine redirection.